Hey Bob, it's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. Basically what I want to talk about today is just reflecting on your past. If you don't have much of a past, then reflect on your future goals and so forth. For those of us who do have a past, do have stuff that you can go back on and think about, the mistakes you've made and the things you've done successfully, I think it's fascinating when you really sit back and think about how much you've changed. And I'll give you a good example of myself. I've changed a lot in the entirety of my life, and I'm 33 now. It's crazy. If I could go back in time to see the type of person I was 10 years ago, heck, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, I think I would be completely surprised with who I am right now. Just all the life-changing decisions and things that you deal with, the maturity level that you get. One thing I would definitely have to add to this is that if I could go back in time and listen to the advice that my father had given me, my mother had given me, some of the advice they gave me, instead of being stubborn-headed, I would have taken it. And I'd probably be a different person right now. I'd probably be in a different position right now, completely in life. So everything that you deal with makes you who you are, but it is interesting to think about all the things that you've dealt with in life. It's crazy. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, for example, I played video games nonstop. I hated my brother's music. He would be playing music in the garage. I hated his music. I would literally holler for him to shut the crap up, because I didn't even cuss until I joined the military. Shut the crap up, and I would holler at him. And I would be so angry. I hated him so much because of it. And then as I matured and became an adult and joined the military, came back from our first deployment and so forth, I actually learned to respect him and appreciate his musical genius and how good he is and talented he is with his music, and I support him in every way, shape, or form now. I never would have thought I would have kids, and now I have 3 daughters. Never would have thought I'd be divorced, and I'm divorced. And I never would have thought that I would love somebody I'd say unequivocally, no matter what is going on. Like, for example, with my girlfriend right now, I truly love her, and I can see myself spending the rest of my life with her. And it's sad, because the toughest thing about it is because she's currently dealing with tumors in her liver that she's been dealing with for a little while. And well, not in her liver now, they're on her stomach. But those tumors have caused her to gain over 100 pounds, for her to be tired all the time, and for her brain, she actually isn't as intelligent. She's intelligent now. For a week, she was actually had one of the tumors removed. They didn't remove the other one for some reason. And for that week, while that one tumor was removed, she actually was back to her normal self for a little bit. And she whooped my ass, excuse my language, on Tetris so bad that I felt stupid. Because I normally, we go back and forth on Tetris, but I'll win a lot on Tetris because I'm very competitive. And she whooped my butt so bad, it made me feel like, man, you were taking it easy on me all this time. But then I thought about it. It was because of the different effects of the tumors that were in her stomach. But I would have never imagined that I would feel so strongly about someone, that I would be by her side no matter what she's going through with her sickness and tiredness and whatnot. Every time I hear something that the doctors are saying about what they're going to do, and hopefully it'll work and whatnot, I just hope and pray, and I really try to stay as positive as possible. That's why I do these videos a lot of times, as self-reflection as well as thought on the changes in my life, what has evolved me as a person. And I would advise you to do the same for yourself. Sometimes you learn new things about yourself just by sitting down and thinking about what you did in the past and what's affected you in the past. And I know I'm kind of rambling, going off on different topics, I'm trying to centralize on the whole reflection thing, but these are not scripted. These are all off the top of my head, so take it for what it's worth. But one thing I definitely would say is learn from your past mistakes and successes. And whenever you get a chance, sit down and think about them, and be like, and just be fascinated in the amazingness that is you, and all that makes you unique, and what you've dealt with in the past, and so forth. Well, I better get back to work. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I hope to see y'all next time. Back to you in the studio.